Hey folks, this is a quick tip of the day for anybody that's level 75 plus. If you want to get equipment for your mercenary, that's right, mercenaries can have equipment now, and that's what their slots look like. It's in your regular inventory. You just go over to the Mercenary tab and you've got 4 slots where you can put things, and you can't just get any old gear that a player can use. You've got to get special kind of gear. So let's head over there to where you can get it. And here we want the Quanos stone here in POK. So once you're in Quanos, you're just gonna head straight out towards Quanos Hills. From Quanos Hills we want to go straight to Western Karana, and here's the path that leads to Western Karana. Once you've zoned into Western Karana, you're gonna run here a little bit and you're gonna look for a bonfire. There it is, up on the left behind that rock. And these guys here that are worshiping the bonfire for some reason, you're gonna come over here and you're going to click on the bonfire. It says I gotta get closer. And there we go. As you see, we're now entering the tainted West Karana. And here we are. You're just gonna go straight. There's nothing that can attack you, to my knowledge, like right here by this little camp, so you're mostly safe. And there are these merchants all around this large rock that sell different kinds of armor and stuff for not only mercenaries but for players too. Here's the one for 75, and you would right click on it, and at first you're gonna see nothing but stuff for your class, right? So remember, this is for level 73 to 75, and there's a bunch of very cool gear here. You got to spend marks of valor to buy this stuff. It's not sold with just plat, and luckily I have some marks of valor, and I'm gonna do a video later that tells you how you can get marks of valor, so don't worry, I will be covering that. But you might be lucky and be able to buy some marks of valor in the bazaar, because some folks sell them there too. So we want stuff for our level, so we're going to go over here to the very last one that's 95, because we're level 96, and that's going to be good enough for us. And you see here they have some cool stuff. Like, I probably don't need most of the stuff they're going to sell because I have some decent gear already, although this ranged item, Ancient Alaran Manuscript, would be an upgrade for me, so I might pick that up, although I'm gonna wait on it until I get the stuff for my merc. I want merc stuff first. So I think to get stuff for the merc, you have to click off this where it says show only items I can use, right? So I'm going to click that off, and I want stuff for my tank mercenary. So I believe we got to type in def, which is short for defender, because there are different ones. If you have a rogue, it would be assassin, and there's probably one for casters. So they're sort of class specific. So let's look here at the belt. Mercenary waist item. Okay. Mercenaries have 4 slots, right, for their items. They have ear, neck, shoulders, waist, and I'm currently looking at the 4 different things. Ignore this one on the bottom. That's actually for players. It's just these top 4 that are mercenaries. The only reason why that's showing is because instead of writing out defender, I just wrote def for short. Okay, so just make sure you're not making that mistake. So here we go. We want this this belt here. Let's take a look at what stats that has to offer. 79 AC, 841 hit points, has a whole lot of heroic stats. So that's pretty cool. And we need 366 marks to buy it. So we're going to get that. Buy, yes. Then we're going to look at the pauldrons here. Going to get the defender's flawed pauldrons. So yes, I want that. Buy, and I have 492 marks left, so I guess I'm going to get the neck item, and then I'll have to pick up the earring later on. So okay, I've got 3 items for my mercenary, so it's Christmas for them. I've gone all this time without any items for my mercenary, mostly because I didn't know how to get them. I was just a bit clueless. Come on, pet, this isn't for you. This is for the mercenary. And this isn't like a pet. You don't grab it and then try to hand it to them. No, you just open up the mercenary window, and let's see, they're at 85k hit points now. So let's see what happens when we put the belt on. Now they're at 86k. That's pretty cool. And then we got the neck. Okay, they're almost at 87k, but not quite. And the flawed pauldrons. So we're at 87,700 hit points. So that's pretty cool. I feel like I upgraded them a good amount, and their combat hit point regen, 2,674. So that's how you do it, folks. And again, I'm sure it's going to be different for the different level merchants. So let's look at this one, for example. I have many level 75 guys. I'm going to have to come here. And again, you want to type in defender, or you could type in ass for assassin to see the things that are sort of more class specific. And that's what it looks like for the level 75 gear. Still, phenomenal to be able to buy stuff for your guys. I kind of wish we could just give them stuff like they were pets, and that we could just hand over Defiant armor or something that we don't need. I think that would be pretty cool. It would for sure be cheaper. Probably just give them all your junk that you don't need or don't want. It would sort of just like be twinking in alt, but that's it. That's how we get here. Again, I plan on making a completely separate video on how you get your marks of valor. So once I do that quest, I'll have more marks of valor, so I can come here and maybe buy that third or that fourth item for my mercenary. I hope this helps you. I hope you found it informative. If you did, please hit a like and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. If you really like to help the channel and support me, you can also become a channel member. Channel members get special perks and privileges, like a link to join our private Discord server, and we'll be happy to invite you to our guild, and you can possibly get in on our live streams where we like to group up with guild members. If you also like the video, you could leave a super thanks. Super thanks is like a little mini donation that really helps me out and helps out the channel, helps keep the lights on. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.